My father beat my 6-year-old daughter. My mother and sister held me back and made me watch. My family hurt my child and expected me to stay silent. Instead, I took her to the hospital, pressed charges, and methodically dismantled their perfect lives, brick by gilded brick. Sophie, my daughter, is 8 now. She's a whirlwind of laughter, mismatched socks, and a fierce love for graphic novels. She's healthy, thriving, and thanks to the strange mercies of a child's mind, she doesn't recall much from that day 3 years ago. The doctors explained it as a form of memory suppression, a psychological armor her young brain deployed to protect her from the sharpest edges of the trauma. I am profoundly grateful for that mercy, even if I will never be granted the same peace. I will carry every second of that day with me forever, a ghost that walks at my side. Because context is the soil in which betrayal grows. Let me start from the very beginning. In the carefully curated ecosystem of my family, I was the wildflower pushing through the cracks in the pavement while my older sister, Isabel, was the prize-winning rose, meticulously cultivated in a greenhouse. My family has always operated on a golden child system, and Isabel was their crown jewel. She did everything right. She married Adrian Lauren, a corporate lawyer with a jawline as sharp as his legal arguments, had 2 beautiful children, Julian and Elena, and lived in a sprawling suburban home with a pristine lawn and a shimmering in-ground pool. Her life was a portrait of success, a constant affirmation of our parents' values. Meanwhile, at 24, I became a single mother. My ex-boyfriend, a man who had sworn he loved me under a canopy of summer stars, vanished the moment the second pink line appeared on the pregnancy test. He didn't just leave, he evaporated, leaving behind nothing but the lingering scent of his cologne on a pillow and a gaping hole where our future was supposed to be. For the next 6 years, my life was a frantic ballet of survival. I worked 2 jobs, one as a waitress smelling of coffee and burnt toast, the other stocking shelves in the dead of night at a grocery store, just to keep our tiny, drafty apartment. I earned my nursing degree through a gauntlet of night classes, fueled by lukewarm coffee and a desperate, burning resolve. I raised Sophie on a diet of microwave dinners, library books, and the unwavering belief that we were a team, a fortress of 2 against the world. My parents made their preference for Isabel's life over mine painfully obvious, not with a single, dramatic declaration, but with 1,000 little cuts that bled me dry over the years. For their birthdays, Isabel's children received hefty savings bonds and whispered promises of Ivy League futures. Sophie received $10 gift cards to Target and a perfunctory pat on the head. In the annual Christmas photos that adorned my parents' mantelpiece, Isabel's family was the radiant centerpiece, glowing under the soft lights. Sophie and I were always there, but positioned at the very edge of the frame, an afterthought almost out of focus. My mother, a woman who could weaponize a sigh, would groan with theatrical weariness whenever I mentioned my struggles with finding reliable childcare.